I now try to restart the stream. And as you can see, you need to be very prepared before you actually start up the nether reactor, and I clearly wasn't. So basically, I lost all my items up there. The the point of the nether reactor is that it gives you items that you can sometimes not get in your world, like cactuses and different kinds of seeds. Um, Foremost, the melon seed, which can only be acquired through use of the nether reactor currently. Now we're going to go back to the nether reactor now. Should probably wait until it's light. Okay, so as you can see, after the nether reactor has burned out, the obelisk cracks open and you can escape from inside. Um, oh, wait, here's my items. Um, the items that is spawned from the nether reactor itself is not left in the world as long as your regular items. So if you are killed inside nether reactor, you have to get there very quickly. Oh, creepers. Okay, so I'm going to need another squad. Okay. Um, if you're not terrible at playing, like I am right now, this is very possible to actually survive the use of the nether reactor. It's easier if you play multiplayer, of course. And yeah, so if you look at the, we haven't actually posted the changelog, but I would imagine that we're going to post it either later today or tomorrow. But it's basically items that we already said that we were going to post. Let's go out here and start. The creator mode is basically the same. We've added a few blocks that were missing previously. Like for instance the grass block. And the TNT, you still can't light TNT in the creator mode, and the reason for that is that we basically don't want to create a situation where your performance where it just becomes completely unplayable, and TNT has the power to do that. So we're not going to allow you to use them in creator mode as of now. This can possibly be options like in the future. If you take full responsibility for what happens, then maybe, but not for right now. And yeah, so we fixed a lot of bugs. Not apparent in the last survival map because, well, I choose an old map because I needed the resources basically in survival in order to create another reactor. Now the resources for nether reactor is very expensive, and you shouldn't need to create more than one in a world, and and it also spawns obsidian, so you're not going to be able to tear it down basically, but it's sort of a permanent landmark in your map after you've used it. And so let's see here. Is there any questions? No, you cannot create a nether reactor in creator mode. It's only for survival. In regards to online play, we are going to start doing a few tests for it. It's quite a big feature because it requires things like a friends list, basically, where you need to be able to like accept friends requests and things like that. We're not going to do it the same way that we do in the regular Minecraft because it's very difficult to set up a server, and it's even more difficult when it comes to mobile devices. And there's a lot of things that we need to figure out to work, like how well does Minecraft work over 3G networks and things of that nature. So, Minecon, it's going to be in the end of November. Do you know the date, Daniel? 24th and 25th November. And the update is going to be out hopefully way before that, so that we will have some time to actually some time to spare before Minecon. Um, if pumpkins will be added with melons, no, they haven't been added in this version. I am thinking about adding them in the next one. They weren't added because, well, it was a time constraint issue basically. Um, I'm not going to promise anything, but they may be added in the next version or the version after that. So, can you create a mod spawner with another thing? Well, you can create a, well, after it has power down, it's going to sometimes spawn in new enemies, new pig zombies. But the thing is that it only does so at the most every 60 seconds, so it's going to be it's not going to be very quick. But I guess you could. Um, the floor is obsidian, so I mean I'm not entirely sure how you, but I guess you can. Um, yeah, and like about bugs and stuff like that, we now have a bug tracker, which really helps us out a lot when it comes to actually finding new bugs. So if you find a new bug in Minecraft, um, I would suggest that you actually report it there. Um, for right now, I would suggest that you wait until the 0.5.0 release, because we had fixed some bugs that are not actually reported for 0.4.0. But we haven't inputted all of those into Jira. Okay, so let's see here. Let's show some painting, shall we? Okay, so this is a creative world, so basically it's what we have. And I'm going creative. I'm going to put it down here. This is the wrong texture. Terribly sorry about that. This is a bug in Android, and I'm going to fix that. But they work the same way as they do in the PC version. Um, they have the same images and basically work exactly the same. I have shown a few pictures before, and I'll even post some more screenshots later this week to showcase them a little bit more. Let's see here. Okay, so caves are a very advanced feature, and most phones are going to have huge problem actually rendering them and building them and stuff like that. That's the kind of feature that I would imagine we would create an option for in the future, so that people can opt in order to actually use it. But we're not going to force anyone to have caves, because it's going to like kill some of the devices that we signs. Well, okay, so here's the thing. Signs we've started working on signs. The problem is still the virtual keyboard. So I'm going to get back to you on when we're actually going to be able to have signs in the game. We really want to have signs, but there are huge issues with getting it to work reliably with virtual keyboards for Android and iOS. Okay, so the next update, I think the next update will be a smaller update, because now there's Minecon and we're going to do some fun stuff for Minecon. That I even hope that you will like, because we will share it with you, of course. But the update after that, I'm personally going to look into armor and online multiplayer. That being said, I'm not promising that any of those features actually going to be included in 0.6.0. I'm going to try to see if they work, and if they do, then great. And if they don't, or if they require more work, they will be pushed into the future some. We'll see. Um, we are not going to add Herobrine, no. How do you get glowstone? Oh, glowstone is included in. Wait, it should be. Yeah, okay, we're going to fix that before we submit the version today. Um, in survival, glowstone is obtained through the use of the nether reactor, and I'm also thinking about having some way of actually getting more glowstone for the people who really need it in survival worlds. Um, we'll see how we're actually going to do that practically, but it's something that I'm going to think about for the next version. Yeah, okay. I'm not entirely sure about the Xperia Play inventory screen. Um, if that bug hasn't been fixed in 0.5.0, well, actually, I can't promise anything because it's Aaron who's going to be doing most of the Xperia Play work, but we'll definitely try to fit it into 0.5.0, but that's more of a bug release rather than actually new feature. So, are we going to add wolves? Well, we're not going to add wolves now because there are a lot of features that we feel are more important right now. So we're not going to add that. I've already shown the reactor, and well, it didn't go so well. I died several times. If you come back after I've finished this the screencast, you can watch the replay of how the reactor actually works. Even though I am terrible at Minecraft, apparently, because I died instantly. So let's show some melons. I'm just going to need to find some water. Oh, over here. Some water. Now we're going to need. And then we're going. That didn't work. Should spawn a melon here. Well, they will soon spawn. Let's get back to that. But yeah, so they work basically the same way that wheat does. Except that they spawn melons instead. We have not added upside down stairs or slabs for this version. I'm not entirely sure when or if we're going to add that soon. The thing is that the inventory that we currently have in the game is crowded, especially the crafting screens, when we add a lot of new tiles. So that's kind of holding us back right now. We want to add more stuff into the game, but we need to figure out how we're going to present them without just adding like 60 blocks or something and then not showing people how to use them. Yes, okay, so redstone. Redstone, the way that it works in the PC version, and there are possibly some changes to Redstone in the PC version as well. But